let's go ahead and jump into what's going on. So experts are saying that Americans only need 2 more $1,400 stimulus checks to drastically reduce poverty. So they say, hey guys, like we don't think you need monthly stimulus checks, but maybe just 2 more to see a difference to what's going on. So in your opinion, you can kind of let me know, what are you guys thinking? Should there be monthly stimulus checks? Should there only be 2 more stimulus checks? Or should there be no more stimulus checks? I'm actually going to read some of you guys' opinions. So let me know, what do you guys think? I'm seeing monthly from, I'm seeing monthly from Dope Mike, monthly from Baby. What about you guys? What about the fam on YouTube? What are you guys thinking? I see Austin says monthly. Duke, the new setup is fire. Great job. Thank you so much. You've been gone for a while, man. You haven't seen it. Thank you so much for that. Just 2, Jessica says just 2 stimulus checks. We got one of a kind that says monthly. So maybe I'm thinking about running a survey to see what you guys actually think. But yeah, experts are saying we only need 2 more stimulus checks. So that's kind of what's going on with the main thing. Also, experts are also reporting that the U.S. economy is starting to bounce back. 916,000 jobs were added in March. The IRS also announced that they're not taxing the first $10,200 of unemployment benefits, but there are 13 states that still will tax unemployment benefits. The states include Colorado, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Kentucky, Massachusetts, Minnesota, Mississippi, North Carolina, New York, Rhode Island, South Carolina, and West Virginia. Guys, my name is Duke, and I do make taxes easy to understand. I'm here to answer your stimulus questions, your tax questions, in the time that we do have. If you would like to become a client, make sure you use the link in the bio that says become a client. And I would love to have you guys in the client. But let's go ahead and bounce off for some of these questions, all right? All right, I have a question about the PPP. Yeah, what's up? What about student loans? They're working on the PPP has been extended to May 31st. Guys, this is serious. It was supposed to end on March 31st. It's been extended to May 31st. Yes, Bubs, if you don't live in those states that I just mentioned, you can go ahead and file your taxes. Okay. How do I apply for the PPP? Use the link in my bio. This only leading to, I'm seeing, let's open this thing up for discussion. So I'm seeing Shaker says, this will only lead to insane inflation. What do you guys think? Do you think more stimulus floating around in the economy will boost our economy? What do you guys think? What about tax refunds? Hopefully those are coming out soon. The IRS is super behind. That's why we're using hashtag fund the IRS to raise awareness. All right. What question? Inflation would happen regardless. Interesting output. Child tax credit. What about it? I think it would boost. What about our tax refund? Hopefully that comes out soon. So the IRS reported that, hey, we may not be issuing tax refunds till summertime. Say, what? Summertime? But yeah, they're saying summertime with the stimulus checks. I tripled the amount. Nice. All right. Blue is tacking us out. The government are set to receive their stimulus checks on April 7th. Yeah. Please, hashtag fund the IRS. I love that. Hustle hard. Yes, use hashtag fund the IRS to raise awareness. If Congress were to give the IRS more money, would answer the phone. Absolutely. I love that. For the PPP, will I have to do it if I did hair on the side, but then file? So here's the thing, guys. People with a draft schedule C, I do strongly recommend that you do file your tax return, but it's not required. The tax return part is actually not required, but I strongly recommend that you go ahead and get your tax return files. You can use a draft Schedule C to apply for the PP. Many lenders are taking the draft. Depending where you go with, you can use a draft Schedule C to apply for the PPP. What up, Carrie? Carrie said, hey, Duke, hashtag fund the IRS. I see you, Jessica Smith, and I love that. I love that. Duke, I got a question. What if I file my taxes on the same day Biden signed the stimulus and I didn't get the $1,400? Will I still get the paper check, or what happens. So hopefully the IRS will do what's called a true-up payment or a top-up payment. They're supposed to do that before December 31st, 2021. I'm thinking sometime around September, but if you don't receive that additional money to receive your full stimulus check, you just have to claim the missing money on your 2021 tax return, which you file in 2022. We'll receive our taxes back for unemployment if we already filed sometime in May. So those will start to go out in money in May. No. You the bum, Duke. I love that. You guys are super nice today. Why are you guys being so nice? I'm seeing a lot of more like a lot of more nice comments and questions. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. When are the Ssdi and Ssdi dates? Those dates are supposed to start happening on April 7th, 2021. I never received a $1,400. If you never received your $1,400 stimulus check, so the IRS is going to do what's called a true-up payment. They're going to reevaluate the 2020 tax return by September 1st, 2021, right? So they're going to look at their systems again and to see who qualifies for additional money or to catch anybody that they may receive the additional money by December 30. The IRS is required to send all stimulus checks by December 31st, 2021. If you do not receive any part of your stimulus check by that time, you're going to have to claim the missing money on your 2021. Child tax credit. Oh, we got our first little Joe with $4.99. All right, guys. The easiest way to get your questions answered is to ask it on YouTube and use the super chat. Also, if you want to become a client, please. I would love to have you as a client. Use the link in my bio to become one. What up, Sergio? Hey, Duke. Why does my IRS refund say take action? Is it because they're understaffed or? I'm not 100% sure why it would say take action. My Discord. Oh, Boss Heads Management just posted the link. Yes, that link. That's the number one link. Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's the link that has everything. That link has my Discord, all of that. You might want to post your screenshot, whatever you're looking at. And that link right there. Yeah. The PP is automatically forgivable if you use the link in my bio. Oh, sweet Abigail. Hi. Where are you? I have not seen you in so long. Where have you been? Oh my goodness. I've not seen that. That was sweet Abigail's like an OG from like the old days. That's so cool. I haven't seen you've been, I hope everything's been okay. But it's nice to see your name. Rage Hunt, you're here too? I haven't seen your name forever either. What is up with all you guys? I see Rage Hunt, that's the one that forced me to make one of the YouTube videos. Like, she will make the video. It's so cool. I have an appeal hearing for my PUA. I'm self-employed and didn't submit the right employment information when I apply. Any advice about my hair? And I unfortunately cannot. Seen you forever. Donita, thank you so much for the $4.99. Guys, if you're watching from the tiki-taki, which I call the ghetto, you do have the opportunity to move out the ghetto and come to the suburbs, which is Instagram. My Instagram is at Duke Loves Taxes. I'm also streaming over here. But I would love to have you as part of the family. My family is YouTube. My YouTube is at Duke Loves Taxes. Or if you want instant stimulus updates, follow me on Twitter. My Twitter is at Duke Loves Taxes. Yeah. Okay. Here, Mason, thank you. Can you explain the unemployment refund? Yeah, so the IRS is so the first $10,200 of unemployment benefits is tax-free. Let's talk about how taxes work. Okay. Generally, you have to pay taxes on that. All right. So let's say you make $20,000. All right. And let's say you're in a 10% tax bracket. You make $20,000. Okay. So let's talk about this unemployment refund. Where's my sock eraser? Okay. Here is the sock eraser. Okay, we're going to talk about the unemployment refund. Now, if you're watching on Instagram, unfortunately, I do not know how to mirror it on Instagram. So you're just going to have to bear with me. But I can mirror it on the TikTok. Okay, you got refund works. Okay, cool. All right. So we're going to talk about how this unemployment refund works. And by the end of the video, by the end of this, Queen, join on YouTube. The quality on YouTube is so crisp. Like, it's super crisp. Come to YouTube. Like, guys, if you want like super quality, like where it looks like you're here in person, you're watching in person, you're going to want to join on YouTube. The YouTube is at Duke Loves Taxes. All right, so let me bring the YouTube actually a little bit closer. Let's go ahead and adjust this camera. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, so we're going to talk about how this unemployment refund works. Okay, so to understand how the unemployment refund works, you got to understand how taxes work. All right, so we're talking about, I'm going to put this at the top, unemployment refund. Okay, so the unemployment refund. So let's talk about how taxes work in general. Okay, so you pay taxes typically on what your taxable income is. So that's your income minus all your deductions and then your taxable income. So let's say your taxable income for the year is $20,000. Okay, so let's say your taxable income for the year can also come to YouTube. Okay, your taxable income for the year is $20,000. Now let's say you're in the 10%. You're in the 10% tax bracket. Okay, you're in the 10% tax bracket. Okay, pop quiz. Let's see if you're paying let's say you're paying attention. All right, $20,000. You make $20,000. If you make $20,000 and you are in the 10% tax bracket, how much in taxes would you be paying? If you make $20,000 and you are in the 10% tax bracket, how much taxes are you paying? 2,000. I'm seeing a lady with 2,000, chosen with 2,000, 2,000, 2,000. I'm seeing C. Korg with 2,000 as well. We'll see if we got any numbers from. Yeah. So the answer is 2,000. Okay. So the answer is 2,000. Yeah. So you'll be paying $2,000 in taxes. Okay. So let's say, okay. So you're in a 10% tax bracket. I'm gonna put this 2,000 here at the top so we don't forget about it. 2,000 here at the top, so we don't forget about it. Now let's say this 20,000. Okay, let's say this 20,000 comes from two types of income. Okay, this 20,000 comes from two types of income. Okay. So the first is 10,000 comes from let's say 10,000 comes from a W-2. Let's say 10,000 comes from a W-2. Okay. And let's say another 10,000 comes from unemployment. Okay. So so you made it's $20,000 that you're paying taxes on. Because you got 10,000 from your W-2 and you got 10,000 from your unemployment. All right, so let's say you filed your tax return. Right, and remember, guys, we're paying $2,000 in taxes. We're paying $2,000 in taxes. So let's say you filed your tax return, and you filed your tax return reporting your unemployment income, and you reported your W-2 income because that's what you were told to do. And then the IRS comes back and says, "Hey, you know what? You do not have to include the first $10,200 of unemployment benefits as part of your income if you make less than $150,000. Well, we only made $20,000. So guess what? We meet those requirements. to exclude the $10,000 from our tax return. So what happens? Here's what happens. It's if we exclude this $10,000 from our unemployment benefits, right? So if we take away this $10,000, right? We already paid $2,000. We already filed our tax return. We already paid $2,000. But if we come back and take away this $10,000, well, guess what? Okay, if we take away the $10,000, how much is our total income? How much is our total income now? How much is our total income if we take away $10,000? Who can let me know? How much is the total income? I'm seeing Jasmine say 10, just $10? 1,000? 10. I'm seeing 10,000. 10K, I see you, Amanda. 10K. 10. Okay? So our total income, yeah, you guys are right. Everybody, if you said 10, I know what you meant. Okay, that's all I know. Guys, I'm so, yes, you guys are on it. Oh my gosh. Okay, here comes the fun part. Okay, so yes, it's 10,000. Now remember, when I said earlier, we are in the 10% tax bracket. 10% tax bracket. Okay, so now our total income is $10,000. So if we're in the 10% tax bracket and our total income is only $10,000, how much taxes do we pay? How much taxes do we pay? If we're in the 10%, 1,000. I see 1,000. I'm seeing Amanda with the 1K. I'm seeing Sandra with the 1K. I'm seeing Brandy with the 1K. I'm seeing Ferry with the 1K. NYC with the 1K. Yes, it's $1,000. $1,000. Okay, so we should have only paid $1,000. But how much did we pay? We should have only paid $1,000. But how much did we pay? Can someone tell me how much we actually paid? We were only supposed to pay $1,000. But how much did we actually pay? We paid exactly. We paid $2,000, right? So that means we overpaid, right? So if we paid $2,000, but we were only supposed to pay $1,000, guess what? We get $1,000 back. Okay, so you guys follow me, right? We get right? So we're going to get 1,000 back as a refund. In May. Starting in May. And that is how the new unemployment refund works. If you're lost, you may have joined late. If that makes sense, let me know if that makes sense. How the unemployment refund works. Let me know if that makes sense, how the unemployment refund works now. If it not, I can just try again. But don't say, if you join late, don't say you're lost. I mean, I want to know from people who are here from the beginning. If it makes sense how the unemployment refund works now, just kind of let me know if that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, and so that's how that works, guys. So yeah, they're going to give you that refund because you overpaid in taxes. You're going to receive that refund sometime in May. Okay. So yeah, guys, if you don't know, my name is Duke, and I make this thing. I make taxes easy to understand. What you don't understand, all you got to do is ask a question about it, and I will try my hardest, my best, to make it extremely easy to understand. If I mess up, I'm just going to try again. I'll go back to the drawing board or whatever. But I'm seeing a lot of you guys saying it makes sense. Yeah, guys, this is how that works with the unemployment refund. And so they say they're going to start issuing that sometime in May. So they're going to start doing that sometime in May. Yes, I understand. Okay, cool. Yeah, guys, cool. I'm so happy you guys understood. What's the refund? Sorry, I just said it. Yeah, I just spent like the last like 10 minutes just going over that. Makes sense. But yeah, guys, and if you want to rewatch this video, it's going to be on YouTube. If you want to just listen to it, I'm recording a podcast. So if you want to check out my podcast, please check out my podcast. I just started it. Why am I saying please? Ew. Did I just say please? Please check out my podcast. Loser. No, guys, for real. If you want to check out my podcast, please do. It's on Spotify and it's on iTunes. My podcast is just what I'm saying right now. So you can be able to re-listen to it all as well. Also, guys, I would love to have you as a client. Hey, I'm trying to grow the business. So if you want to become a client, please use the link in my bio. I know several of y'all became clients yesterday. I want to say shout out to everybody that became a client yesterday and today. If you became a client today, just kind of let me know in the comment section and I can say hi, thank you so much for becoming a client. But yeah, the form in my bio takes 10 seconds to fill that out. Go fill that out, come right back. All right, so we got about 4 minutes left in this live. I'm going to answer a few more questions and then I'm going to hop off. Donut, well, thanks so much for the $4.99. I already filed my taxes and child tax change. Do I still file? What? No, the child tax credits for tax year 2021, so you're fine. Don't amend. Queen, thank you so much for the $1.99. Can you talk about evictions, please? Yes, that's been extended to June, I believe, June 30th. It's been extended. Nathan, thank you so much for the 99 cents. I appreciate that. All right. The mask, whites, and etc. You have to claim that on Schedule A. Schedule A. I'm not sure if you saw my question. What was your question? Thanks, Duke. You're absolutely welcome. Hi, Duke. Can you tell me how the child tax code works for my 4-year-old son who we... Yeah, so I don't have enough time in tonight's live, but if you come back tomorrow, just ask that question again. I can run through it on the board, or I do have a YouTube video on it explaining how that works as well. It's called like it's the new stimulus package. I explain it in depth there. All right. The new child tax credit is for next year, so it's not going to affect your 2020 tax return. All right. I am Roxy. Thanks so much for the $5. My son received his stimulus as part of as tax refund, but he still got another one, which would be for 4. Is that right? Are they doing a 4th stimulus check? No, they have not started a 4th stimulus check right now. It's just talk right now, guys. Oh, let me explain this one more time too. So this is for your this unemployment refund is for your federal tax return. So it's for the IRS. Now, you also have to file a state tax return. You have to file a state tax return. Now, there's only 13 states that say, hey, we're not doing this, okay? So here are the states that aren't conforming to this. It's Colorado, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Kentucky, Massachusetts, Minnesota, Mississippi, North Carolina, New York, Rhode Island, South Carolina, and West Virginia. So if you live in those states, you're going to have to, at the moment, you can't exclude the unemployment from your income if you live in those states. Yeah, New York does not qualify, but you can still do it on your federal tax return. You can still do it on your federal tax return. Also, there is 76 of you guys watching on YouTube and only 27 likes. Can we get this likes out before we end this live? That's crazy. I am Roxy. Thanks so much for $5, but I'm telling you, my son did receive 4. So this means he's going to have to pay back. No, you don't have to pay. You don't have to pay back. So if you receive too much stimulus, you do not have to pay back. There's nothing in the law that says you have to pay back a stimulus check that if you receive too much for. So now you won't have to pay back. Everything is good in the hood. Everything's good. Sorry, I didn't understand the question the first time. But yeah, you will not have to pay it back. All right, guys, going to go ahead and end this live. If you found a value in this live, especially if you're watching on TikTok or Ghetto, I call TikTok again if you don't know. If you found a value in this slide, do me a favor. On my most recent video, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to ask, hey, what you think about tonight's live? I'm going to put an emoji. Make sure you reply. Okay. I love reading you guys' comments, telling me what you thought about tonight's live. So go leave that comment on my most recent video. I'm going to do that right now. I cannot wait to read your comments. Bye-bye, guys. All right, suburbs. It's nice meeting you. Um, I will be back tomorrow. I am live every single day at 8 p.m. Central Time. Hope you enjoyed this live. If you did find value in it, please go leave a comment on one of my most recent videos. Tell me what you thought about it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye. Okie dokie. Duke. People owed before the 10,200 tax were went into effect. Wait. Duke. People owed before the $10,200 unemployment tax free went into effect and still haven't paid yet. What do they need to do? Well, it depends. So let's say if they have not filed their tax return, then they can go ahead and file it. But if they owed, that is a good question. That's a good question. I'm not 100% sure if they've already owed. It seems like they would just have to make a payment. It seems like they would have. I would encourage them to work with a tax professional so they can calculate how much. But I'm not actually 100% sure if they owed and have not paid yet, but they've already filed it. That's a really good question. I'm actually not sure. Okay, cool. I had to put that in my questions because that's a really good question. I'm not 100% sure. Okay. Oh my gosh, look at all I freaking love the moderators. Like I can do. I want to say shout out to Nasi, shout out to Amanda, Boss S Management in the house, dropping all the links. I really appreciate you guys. You are the coolest moderators ever. I don't know what I would do without you guys, honestly. I really appreciate that. All right, guys. Once again, I will be back tomorrow. Make sure you guys show some love to the moderators because it wouldn't be possible without them. So I'll be back tomorrow, and yeah, I'll bring out the board again. I actually had fun bringing out the board. That was kind of cool. I know it was random, but yeah. Cool. I will be back. Amanda's always helps. Yeah. Yeah, guys. You guys are so cool. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.